You just watched a video where Mrs. Bailey showed you how a sandwich is like a well-written paragraph. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to use a simple graphic organizer to plan and write a well-written paragraph. And our topic is going to be sandwiches. When you open your graphic organizer, it will look like this. First thing that we'd like you to do is please put your name at the top. This would be in case we would need to print this out or just look back at it later. So the topic of this particular paragraph is going to be your favorite type of sandwich. And my favorite type of sandwich that I'm going to be writing about is a toasted cheese sandwich, also known as a grilled cheese sandwich. So I'm going to start with a topic sentence that's going to introduce what my paragraph is going to be about. In this box that says topic sentence, I'm going to put my cursor in there and you'll see that it will start blinking. So I am going to write my favorite type of sandwich is a toasted cheese sandwich. Now what I like to do is when I have my topic sentence created, I right away like to do my concluding sentence because it's often going to be a mirror image of my topic sentence. It's going to say the main idea, but in a slightly different way. So if my topic sentence is focused on telling the reader that I love toasted cheese sandwiches, I want my concluding sentence to have that same idea. So I'll put my cursor down here and I'm going to write toasted cheese sandwiches are the best. And I'm going to end with an exclamation point there. Now I do like to use sentences for my topic sentence and concluding sentence on my graphic organizer just because I know that that is one piece that I have done and that the sentences are strong. But when I fill in my details, I don't need to use complete sentences. That really would be a waste of time because I'm just planning out my thoughts. And if I wrote complete sentences, I would basically just be writing my paragraph and then rewriting it later. So my details all want to focus on this topic of a toasted cheese sandwich, and they really can be anything. I am going to start in this detail box with the ingredients I use. So I'm going to list 2 slices bread, again because I'm not using complete sentences or even phrases right now, butter, cheese, secret ingredient equals garlic salt. All right, so you notice I didn't write a complete sentence. I just have my thoughts there. Next, for my details, I think I'm going to focus on how I actually would make this. And I am going to put microwave 25 for seconds. Stove on low heat. Flip. All right, so again, to someone else that might not make sense, but in my brain, these are what I want to include when I'm writing my sentence. So these are just my notes to myself. And then I think for my third detail, I'm going to put that I like to eat it with tomato soup. So now I have my graphic organizer filled in with all of my thoughts to write a well-written paragraph. I'm going to scroll down and my directions say to take that graphic organizer and turn it into a paragraph. So I'm going to put my cursor down here. And when we start a paragraph, we always want to indent. To do that on your keyboard, the easiest way is to hit the tab button and watch what happens when I do that. It automatically is going to indent for me. I'm going to start with my topic sentence, which I already have. One less thing for my brain to do. My favorite type of sandwich is a toasted cheese sandwich. Then I'm going to look at my detail. The first detail says what ingredients I need. It is made with 2 slices of bread, butter, cheese, and a secret ingredient, which is garlic salt. My next detail tells how I'm going to make it. So I think I'm going to add a little bit here where I'm going to say, to make it, I put butter, oops, that's not how we spell butter, butter on the outside of each slice of bread. Place the cheese in between. Microwave the sandwich for 25 seconds to make the cheese a little melty, and then put it on the stove over low heat. I'm actually going to add a little sentence here. I flip the sandwich once it starts to be a golden brown color. And then I need to explain my secret ingredient, which is garlic salt. When it is slightly crispy on each side, I take it off the heat and sprinkle on some garlic salt. So now my reader understands what that secret ingredient means. All right, so that was that detail, and you can see even though this was just one part of my graphic organizer, it actually ended up being a few more than one sentence, and that's okay. You only need one sentence, but if you need to split it up, it's much better to have separate sentences than one huge long run-on. Now I'm going to add my third detail, which is I like to eat toasted cheese sandwiches with tomato soup. And then I'm going to use my concluding sentence. Toasted cheese sandwiches are the best. So easy peasy. You can see that once you have your graphic organizer filled in, really just taking it and moving it into a paragraph is so simple because you already have your ideas figured out. So you're going to be doing the same task where you are going to fill in a graphic organizer telling about your favorite type of sandwich, and your details could be what it's made out of. It could be how you make the sandwich. It could be when you like to eat the sandwich. Maybe it's an every Tuesday thing, or maybe it's just for your birthday. You could say what you like to eat with the sandwich. Anything like that would be great for your details. Your topic and your concluding sentences should both focus on your main idea, which is what is your favorite type of sandwich. So your reader knows for sure that's what you're talking about, and it's nicely making a little package for your reader so they know the main idea. After you fill in your graphic organizer with all of your thoughts, they don't need to be complete sentences, that will be a waste of time. You'll take your thoughts, and since they're already in order there, all you need to make sure you do is indent and then turn your thoughts into complete sentences. I can't wait to read what all of your favorite sandwiches are.